good brokerage would have some systems in place where you can get some of these leads without necessarily having to pay thousands of dollars a month, and they could be reasonable leads that are right off the internet rather than channeled down and funneled through and strained before it ever gets to you. And now you're competing with 20 or 30 other agents that are trying to make the same call to that lead that you bought from someplace, rather than figure out a system to get it yourself.
Yeah, I think that there is value to, for example, here in Phoenix, we have a lot of great communities, for example. And if an agent, or if Mr. and Mrs. Public went to a website and said, I want to look at homes in Vistancia, there are wonderful Vistancia specialists that have wonderful Vistancia websites that know that community like the back of their hands, that can help you exponentially better than a Zillow Premier agent potentially could. Here with Breakthrough, we drive a lot of traffic to our website, and our average people don't get hounded by 50 different agents.
Right.
They get one person who gets to know them and is considerate of them. And we actually have wonderful relationships with people. But we worked hard to create a presence for our website.
Whenever we first started, we got involved with all of the major players in the referral industry. We bought zip code after zip code, or community after community, and we were high-fiving each other whenever that happened, because all of a sudden a zip code became available. Wow, we've been hoping to get that. And they kind of know it, because they'll ask you ahead of time, which ones would you like?
Which waiting list do you want to
We
put on?
We don't have any waiting list, and so then all of a sudden the value's going up is in their eyes, and they're kind of leading us to the trough. And
the larger the waiting list, the more they can charge. They know
and
what
so
they're doing.
we would get it. But the truth is, after a while, we started thinking, why can't we develop a platform ourselves and a way to drive people to our website where we're not so dependent on all of these outside sources, that if all of a sudden one of these companies went down in flames, our brokerage wouldn't go with it. And so it took a long time. It took a lot of money to do it. But at the same time, none of our agents are totally dependent on these referrals. We educate them that this is what you need to be doing as well. This is what you need to be doing. This is what you have to get experience in. And so there's not just one referral stream. There are several referral streams to keep our people busy.
That's perfect. Now, moving forward, let's say forecasting the next 5-10 years. What do you see as your utopian vision for if we agents band together, well, the real estate industry from lenders straight across, in your utopian vision, what would you see us banding together to do, and what would happen?
In regards to these large mega referral sources and companies that are turning into brokerages?
In the context to protect our brokerages, yes, in our business.
Well, first of all, I think we have to be on a level playing field. I think that whatever the guidelines are that we have to have in our brokerage, every other brokerage has to be on the same level, and they're not. They're not. And unfortunately, so many agents have become dependent on these referral sources that this company is coming in and just cutting their business. They're cutting into the business, and they're actually going around us to try to pick up other related sources of relationships, like lenders and other people that we have good relationships with, that we work together on. And at one time, you would have your agents advertising in these mega online groups, and you would have lenders sometimes actually advertising as well. How do you think that they felt as soon as they found out that Zillow was in the lending business? And how do you think that lender felt whenever they found out that that the person that they had a good relationship with is actually working on behalf of some of these large groups themselves?
The first time you had a listing and you found out that other people were getting calls instead of you on your listing.
One of the things that we do with all of our people who land at our website and want information, they're assigned to one of our agents, and at the same time they're assigned to one of our partners.